How's it going, folks? Mark from Like Minded Lunatics coming at you with a Friday night reaction video. And I'm joined by my friend Ladi. Ladi, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I am so pumped for this video.
Well, I'm going to say you're looking very beautiful this evening.
Thank you. I tried. I tried very hard. And let me just say, folks, it's harder to pull this off than you might think.
You're done, though, right? I mean, this is it.
Well, we don't know.
Okay.
So today we're going to do, you saw the title, we're going to react to the Chicks. Now they're known as the Chicks.
That's right. They got rid of Dixie.
But previously it was the Dixie Chicks. And the song is...
Goodbye, Earl. No!
That's it.
Is it Goodbye, Earl?
Goodbye, Earl. That's what we're doing. And this was one that Ladi suggested.
I love this song.
And I was initially a little hesitant because I am not a country music fan, as it were.
Yes. Which, you're a country guy, so it kind of surprised me.
But see, that's why. Because it gives me, so my friend Chris and I have talked about this a little bit. Like, he loves rock and roll, but he hates ZZ Top, primarily because of the people who love ZZ Top in El Paso, like where he was at.
I got it.
And so with me, it's the country music of a very particular time. It's a country music of the Garth Brooks area.
Yes.
Well, it's bulls and blood, it's dust and mud, it's a roar of a Sunday crowd. It's white in his knuckles, gold in his buckles, he'll win the next go-round. It's boots and chaps, it's cowboy hats, it's spurs and a ladder gold. It's rope and the pain and the joy and the panic, all the thing. I hate that shit with a passion. I memorized it to make fun of them. That's how much I hate it. But Ladi suggested this one.
I love the Dixie, and I gotta say, I have never been a overt fan of country music either. And really, I had not paid much attention to the Dixie Chicks until they got into all that trouble.
In 2003.
Yes, and I said, you know, I don't know that I like them, but I'm gonna go buy a CD because no one should be treated this way. And then I liked them.
And you know what? I was gonna throw this by you. This is something I was thinking about. I don't think there's anything more Texan than being proud of the small town you're from and then realizing that the people who are there are pieces of shit. You know what I mean? I feel like that is 90% of the people who live here in Austin is people who went, I can't be there anymore.
Yes, or in your own family.
No, I can't do it anymore. So I'm going to go where there are some like-minded people, but we're still in Texas. But yes. I'm getting away from those folks. So that was my thing. But I got to say, we watched this video, looked at it, and like, you know what? We're doing it. We're doing it because it's fantastic. So this is Goodbye, Earl. Written by Dennis Lind, folks, and if you don't know who that is, I didn't, but I Googled it. This guy has like 250 songs that got published. Everything from Elvis Presley to the Dixie Chicks.
Wow.
Huge songwriter. So written by Dennis Lind, and well, we'll get to the guest stars in the video. It's fantastic. All right, here we go. Oh, wait. I always do the beer thing.
Oh, my gosh.
I didn't do the beer thing. So tonight, I'm going with a Gilly's. This is not from a local producer. This is something that my wife gets for free, but I feel like the Gilly's name.
I'm just going to say, even for free, you're overpaying a little bit.
I'm getting ripped off. Well, again, there's nothing more Texas than a beer you don't really want. Drink it. Yeah. Cheers, everybody. All right. Here we go. 2000. Goodbye, Earl. The Chicks. So right off the bat, we have some fantastic movie stars in this
Oh my
thing.
gosh, yes.
So we've got Lauren Holly, Jane Krakowski, Dennis Franz. Look at that from 30 Rock. I love her.
Oh my gosh, yes. You should Ally McBeal too.
And Kimmy Schmidt.
Right?
Was she in that? I don't know. I didn't watch that show.
You know what? I'm going to say it's possible.
We're unsure on that one. But definitely 30 Rock.
Yes.
Oh, so
yes.
good.
Yes.
And then we get Lauren Holly. She's an actual movie star.
Yes, she is.
And then we get Michael DeLuise, who played Matt in Encino Man. Shush! And then we get...
Adrian Pescar.
Nathan Petrelli.
From Heroes!
Or General Talbot from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. We're getting all kinds of folks. I don't know who this man is. I've not seen him before.
I'm with you there.
Yeah, I don't know this guy. I feel like it's the accent that I don't care for. And it's ironic. I realize that. That's not without. That's not without.
I'm glad I didn't have to say anything about that. That's good.
Yeah, it's Marianne and Wonder Word. That
drawl.
That Texas drawl. It's my friend Jim makes fun of the way I say OIL. How would you say that if you had to get that changed?
No. I want to hear you say it now.
I gotta think about my grandfather and my dad to say it right. Oil.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the oil change.
Okay. Well, I mean, people who know would know.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Now that we're talking about this, Ladi and I reacted to George Michael's "I Want Your Sex."
It's oil, by the way.
It's oil. Yes, I know. We reacted to that here, and one of the things we talked about was kind of the self-loathing in that. I would go ahead and propose that perhaps it's some self-loathing. I'm revealing too much. I always do that.
I think it's your bandana.
Look at her lipstick. I looked for a color like that. I don't know that they make it anymore. That is just fire engine red.
It is.
Fire.
That is Camaro red.
Yeah, it is. Z28 red. Now, you're not originally from Texas.
Yeah, from Houston.
From Houston, okay. But you lived in California.
Yeah, for 10 years.
Is FFA a thing in other places?
I don't think so.
4-H?
But I don't think. But I do not know. How about that?
That's interesting to me. I wonder. Leave us some comments. Do you know what the hell 4-H and FFA is?
Well, FFA is Future Farmers of America.
Oh, crap.
It says it right there.
What about 4-H though, folks? What about 4-H? Do you know what that is? I don't know that people do.
I don't know.
I don't think I do.
Okay. Aw. That's always sad when your friends go away.
Oh, God, that was the worst. Why?
Earl.
Why? Ugh.
It's because of that.
The hand pistol?
Yeah.
It's that confidence to do the hand pistol. What I love about this, the moment I saw this, that is a county fair t-shirt that she has had painted with Earl's name on it. They got that at a county fair. Do you remember those?
Yes.
They would airbrush them and you know what, I'm going to get my name in airbrush. And then it would bleed off horribly. And they would give you these complicated instructions to make sure it doesn't bleed. No one followed it.
Yeah, because you couldn't.
It lasted one wash and you paid $40 for the damn thing. But the moment I saw that, I was like, I had a shirt like that. More than one.
Did you see that? I thought that was brilliant the way they did that move. From when he pushed her down and the glasses just appeared. I just thought that was fantastic. Wow. She goes down, she doesn't have them.
How does that happen? Oh my God!
I thought that was brilliant.
Wow, that's a weird continuity thing.
It is.
I love the paneling.
My parents still have their paneling.
Mine would if I hadn't insisted they get it remodeled. But and home interiors, decorations, did they have those too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, she finally got the nerve to file for divorce.
Look how sassy she is. I just love that. In her bandana outfit. That's why I had to do it, because look at her confidence in it.
She knows what's right.
But the other thing is that's that early 2000 low-rise jean. I'm not entirely sure of her.
Oh,
She's got that low-rise jean on. I think those went out of fashion in like 2006. But now they have the high-rise.
Why?
They went the exact opposite. I don't know. I'm not a fashion guy, clearly. So... Now, one of the things I read when we were looking at this video was that the number of stations that didn't want to play it because of it talking about domestic abuse.
They didn't want to talk about domestic abuse. They were kind of angry at the chicks anyway. And really, unfortunately, it seems like female empowerment is not a big sell to a lot of people.
No. And in fact, it's something that antagonizes a certain group of folks.
Yeah.
It antagonizes and rallies them.
To be as much the opposite as possible.
Yes. And we were talking about this before. There are a whole group of folks who have written reaction songs to this. Ray Stevens is one that completely disappointed me. Writing it from the point of view of Earl as if we can somehow absolve him, like an imaginary character.
Like she deserved it.
Right. She was a liar. It was so disappointing to me seeing that.
Right away, Mary Ann flew in from Atlanta on a red-eye midnight flight.
Now, the thing that really strikes me about this scene is that obviously these are comedic actresses, but they're playing it straight. And not only are they playing it straight, they went ahead and gave her a hematoma in the eye.
I looked at that. The makeup here is amazing. And, they are comedic actresses, and it's amazing when you can see what they can do when they're told not to be funny.
And
this is amazing.
And it takes a confident actress, I think, to go from, because they're in a minute it's going to be broad comedy again.
Yes.
It really runs the gamut from broad comedy, and then we get this really kind of disturbing little scene here.
Well, heartbreaking scene,
Yeah, and then it goes broad again. And they sell it, but I was shocked when I saw this part. It's grotesque.
She held Wanda's hand and they worked out a plan, and it didn't take them long to decide that Earl had to die. Goodbye, Earl. Those bug-eyed peas, they tasted all right to me.
Look at Jane's face. She is the best. I love her. There's no one that can do prim but menacing like Jane
Yes,
Krakowski.
it is like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about, honey.
You're choking? Oh, that's a surprise.
You feeling weak? Why don't you lay down and sleep, Earl? Ain't it dark?
Now that's a Scarsese shot. That is a Scorsese looking at the body shot. I love that.
Oh, it is, isn't it? I hadn't even thought about that.
That's a Goodfellas-y shot. And this would have been,
But I can't imagine one that's ever been like this where it's all women looking down at the body.
I don't know that I have either. Maybe since then, obviously, but up to this point, I don't know. It's weird going back in that time, though. Wow.
Wrapped up in that tarp, Earl.
So I told this to Ladi earlier, but there was a story that maybe it's apocryphal. I don't know. My grandfather grew up with Willie Nelson, and I was always told a story about Willie that he came in one night and he was super drunk, probably really stoned, and his wife had enough of it. I think it was his second wife, and he passes out on the floor, and she rolls his ass up in a carpet and sewed him up in it, and then she whooped his ass with a broom handle. And I always heard that story in the sense of my grandmother telling my grandfather, "You don't want to be like Willie. Let me catch you doing that again. I'm going to whoop your ass with a broom handle." But when they roll him up in that tarp, that's what I think of. My grandmother talking about how proud she was of Willie's wife. Rolling his ass up.
Sometimes you got to take the trash out.
The cops came by to bring Earl in. They searched the house high and low.
I'm glad they're looking behind pictures for Earl. Earl's not a small man.
Well, no, they're looking at every nick and knack like it's something they...
Yeah.
Tipped their hats and said, "Thank you, ladies. If you hear from him, let us know." Well, the weeks went by, spring turned to summer, and summer faded into the fall. And it turns out he was a missing person who nobody missed at all.
Nobody cared about Earl at all. Thank God Earl's gone.
Yeah.
Y'all seen Earl? No, thank God.
Who?
Again, I feel a deep affinity, not affinity maybe, but kinship is a better word
With who?
with this entire story.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay.
Bought some land at a roadside stand out on Highway 109.
You can't just put vegetables in jars like that, folks. They just have vegetables in jars. You gotta can them.
What? Maybe they're fresh.
But that's gonna get mold on them. Look at that. They got peaches in there.
Or maybe she's going to sell them right away. You don't know her business model.
Let's hope so. I don't know her business model.
Ham and strawberry jam, and they don't lose any sleep at
Jane Krakowski also does Coquettish. The best I have ever seen.
Yeah.
She does the Coquettish
Yes.
thing
Ooh.
so good.
and they don't lose any sleep at night, 'cause Earl had to die. Goodbye, Earl. We need a break. Let's go out to the lake, Earl. We'll pack a lunch.
Again, I feel like that's somebody I would have grown up with. We're packing lunch, girl. You're going to be there for a while, boy.
This is so good.
Again, another Scarsese shot.
Yes.
From the trunk of the car. That's something Tarantino deliberately rips off from Scorsese.
Earl, well, is that all right? Good, let's go for a ride, Earl.
Oh, there's
there
Earl.
he is. Zombie Franz.
Oh, my God. Now it's worse. Now he's undead.
Yeah. But I get the impression you don't pack a lot of punch as an undead.
I have never thought so either. Here's my problem with the undead. This is going to be a tangent. Why don't people just wrap themselves in duct tape? You can't cut that shit even with a good knife. There's no way that their teeth would ever go through it. So why don't people just...
Because that is really uncomfortable. Have you ever had duct tape on you?
But it wouldn't have to be like tight. Just kind of a coat of duct tape.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not selling it. He's doing.
What is he, Thriller?
That's exactly what I was going to say. He's doing Thriller. That's awesome. Hey, Dennis, act like a zombie. And immediately goes to Thriller. Now, I did read that initially they offered Dennis Franz the role of one of the cops, and he flat out refused.
Really?
Yep, he said that I played a cop on NYPD Blue. Don't want to do that. I want to play Earl. They're like, oh, okay, well, sure, you can have that part. I think they thought that he was just going to do like a side thing. He was like, nope. I want to do the thing.
I want in.
Yeah. Here's my question. The cops are there and Earl is there.
They found him.
They found him.
Why are you looking for him anymore?
That's right. I guess job done.
Job done.
And then I end with that. That's pretty awesome.
They are happy.
Well, that was a fun one.
That is fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a good one.
I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you liked it.
Well, I'm glad that we did it. And again, my loathing for this genre has more to do with my history than anything else.
I got it.
So-
But sometimes when you see something that's this good,
Yeah. Well, and the moment that I started this and I saw Jane Krakowski, I was like, oh, I'm in. I love her in everything. Her in 30 Rock and then Kimmy Schmidt, she is so good in that.
I never saw Kimmy Schmidt, and she was an Ally McBeal. I remembered it. Yes.
Okay.
I'm
so
That's
glad.
it. She was.
Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did,
Yeah.
leave us some comments. Give us a thumbs up. Remember, keep the comments nice. If they're not nice, I'm going to send the chicks after them.
And they will take care of you.
They're going to roll you up in the top and whoop your ass with a broom handle. Give us a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and take care of yourselves, folks. And we'll see you soon.